So one thing to keep in mind is that in the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s, there was this concept of the Nifty 50, which is you bought these 50 totally blue chip stocks, 2% of portfolio in each of them. You didn't bother with valuations. It didn't matter how expensive they were. These were like, Coke and Kodak and Polaroid and Xerox and, um, Colgate Palmolive and all of that, right? McDonald's and so on. And so the idea was you buy these with no price discipline and you hold them forever and life is great. Now, the Nifty 50 in the crash of 73, 74 got taken out back and shot. Okay. I mean, there was no place to hide. And it got decimated. I mean, that collapse in prices in 73, 74 was something. Coke was down to like 6 times earnings or something. And, but there's some controversy whether Walmart was part of the Nifty 50 or not. This is one group that thinks it was, one group that thinks it wasn't. Let's just assume it was part of the Nifty 50. And let's assume that the Nifty 50 had a 2% weight in Walmart when Walmart had its IPO, I think in 70 or 71. And let's say the other 98% went to zero. From then till now, which is more than 50 years, you would have blown out the S&P. With a 98% zero portfolio going to zero, 49 out of 50 bets not working, okay, you would still have beaten the S&P. And there's a big lesson there. And the lesson is, first of all, that investing is an extremely forgiving business. In this case, a 98% error rate has been forgiven. Okay. The second is that the absolute key to doing well is letting the great businesses stay in your portfolio. So one of the mistakes I've made throughout my career is I've sold so many great businesses because of valuation. One of the dumbest things you can do. It took me a long time to figure out that is extremely stupid.